what you have been told your entire life. And we understand that. So, as I said before, if you haven't seen last week's video, go check that out. But we got to move forward because there's a lot of information that we need to give you today. All right? So, today's lesson is going to be called Chosen but Unaware of It. Okay? Chosen but unaware of it. And our first verse, we're going to go to Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter. Deuteronomy. And I hope you got your Bibles with us. And make sure that you write down all these verses. Go back over them, study them, because it's going to be very vital that you have these things to be able to take into it so you can have a fully understanding of what the Most High is trying to release to you today. So make sure you go along with us in the Bible as we talk about these things. Deuteronomy, the 30th chapter, and we're going to look at verses 19 through 20. All right? All right, give us verse 19.
19 says, I call heaven and earth to record this day against you, that I have set before you life and death, blessings and curses. Therefore choose life, that both thou and thy seed may live.
All right, so we see here that in Deuteronomy 30, verse 19, that the disciples, the children of Israel was given a choice. And that choice was that they could choose life or death, blessing or curses. But the Most High instructed them in that latter part of the verse. He said, choose life so that you and your descendants may live. Now, we're taking the title for the day into consideration, chosen but unaware of it. What we have to realize is that it is a great honor and a blessing just to have a choice. We're going to see throughout the coming weeks that Israel was the only country that the Father visited. Israel is the only country, is the only people that ever received the laws and commandments and the statutes from the Most High. No other nation, no other culture in the world was given the laws and the commandments but Israel. So just to be able to have a choice in the matter was a blessing. Okay? Chosen, but unaware of it. Now let's get verse 20.
That thou mayest love the Lord thy God, and that thou mayest obey his voice, that thou mayest cleave unto him, for he is thy life and the length of thy days, that thou mayest dwell in the land which the Lord sware unto thy fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Jacob, to give to them.
Okay, so he's saying, going back at the beginning, he said, I call heaven and earth as a witness today. You see, the Most High, he put it all out there. He put it all out there for the children of Israel and let it be known. This day, listen, I'm laying it all out for you. Everybody's going to know this. I'm going to put this in the record so generations after this can read it. Choose life, blessings and curses, so that you may live. We were the only people that were given a choice. Okay? Now, what we see in verse 20, that he told us that we must love the God and obey his voice, that we may cling to him. So that lets us know that somewhere along the road, they began to not obey him. Chosen, but their children and their descendants were unaware of it. All right? So, let's go to Hosea 4. Chosen, but unaware of it. You're going to see here as we go into Hosea how many of our people in this country, all around the world, have no idea that they were chosen. But today, the Most High sent us here to wake you up today, to let you know that you are chosen. All right? All right? That's right, Jason. You already getting it. You already getting it, Jason. All right, so let's go to Hosea 4. We're going to start here at the first verse.
Verse 1 says, "Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel."
Okay, stop. Notice, once again, I want to continue to reiterate that Israel was the only country, the only nation that was given an opportunity to have a relationship with the Most High. Now we understand where it has came to, where Gentiles was allowed to be in. And Gentile only means any other nation outside of Israel, okay? That was Israel. That's when you see in the writings of Paul, he would always say to the Jew first, then to the Gentile. That's what he would say. Because you see, in the Old Testament, all of this was about Israel. Okay, all right.
For the Lord hath a controversy with inhabitants of the land, because there is no truth, nor mercy, nor knowledge of God in the land.
Okay, now let's stop here. Listen, does that not sound like our community? Now I'm gonna look at this again. Now you just think about your community that which you live in. Think about the community that you were raised in. Think about your family, your immediate loved ones, your immediate friends, the people you went to school with, the people that you work with. Does this not sound like us? For the Lord brings a charge against the inhabitants of the land that there is no truth or mercy or knowledge of the Most High in the land. Don't that sound like us? It was verse 2.
By swearing and lying and killing and stealing and committing adultery, thou break out the blood touches blood.
Listen to that. Don't that sound like your 6 o'clock news? By swearing and lying. You got people that everywhere you go, they don't care if they're in public. They don't care who around, the elderly, the children. Everywhere you go, these people just swearing all the time. And you can't trust the word that come out of their mouths. Lying. Your own friends, your own family members. Lying. And look at what else it says. Killing and stealing and committing adultery. Is not that what we see in our communities every day? With everybody walking around with Black Lives Matter t-shirts on, the same guy with a Black Lives Matter t-shirt downtown protesting, or go kill his homeboy in the club because he stepped on his shoes. You got a Black Lives Matter t-shirt on, you got it on your bumper sticker on, but when your homeboy go to work, you ducking into his house and having sex with his girl, with his baby mama. Around this time where people getting their tax returns and all that and getting brand new stuff, somebody's already plotting right now to come and steal their own stuff. They're going to hang out with them the day before and steal their stuff, and they're going to come right back with them the next day and say, man, that's messed up. Isn't this not what we see in our community? Let's go to, and then he said, bloodshed upon bloodshed. We always killing each other, fighting each other over something that really don't even matter. How many people done died just because somebody looked at them the wrong way? How many people are in prison right now over the fact that, I got to get my respect? How often do we see this in our communities? Verse 3.
Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish with the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven. Yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away.
Ain't we seeing that? Ain't we seeing all over the place, all over the world, that places where used to be productive and profitable and fruitful, they falling all apart? Ain't we seeing that? Verse 4.
Yet let no man strive nor reprove another, for thy people are as they that strive with the priests.
Nobody wants to hear nothing. They out there fighting with each other. Every time you walk in the barbershop, there's an argument. Every time you walk into the hair salon, there's an argument. People standing out in the hood, standing out on the block, they arguing, going back and forth. Nobody don't want to tell nobody nothing. And then when the preachers try to preach and tell you the truth, you want to go and say, you just a man just like I am. You can't tell me nothing. Nobody wants to be corrected anymore. We have become a society and a community and a nation that everybody want to do whatever they want to do, and they can care less what you think about it. What is the number one thing that they always like to say?